Hi, everybody. Welcome. Good morning and good evening. This is another episode of Online Boss. We're going to talk to you about everything that's related to do with being your own boss online. I'm your host, Jacob TU. I'm an online mentor. So what I do is I help people to start their own online business. And every week I will have a special guest to come on who is using the same system to share their result and their story and how they do their business online. So today I have my first special guest from all the way from Australia. Hi, Dan.
Hi, good morning, Jacob.
Good morning. Why don't you introduce yourself to us?
Hi to everyone that's watching. My name is Dan. My real name is Daniel Materiala. So I'm originally from the Philippines. I'm now based here in Australia. So what Jacob has said is correct. I'm doing this. I'm doing the same system, and I'm really enjoying it. Um, it is a global system that I started when I was living in London, UK, and
Wow.
I managed to brought the business and the system with me here in Australia. So yeah,
So how many countries you have lived so far?
yes, actually, when I started the business, I was living in London, and then because I know that the system works very well wherever you are in the world, I just managed to just transfer it over to Australia branch now. So now all my communications and all my billings and my pays are coming from the Australia branch.
Wow, that's really interesting because you are the first person that I talked to actually move to another country after they start their own business online. So that's very interesting. Where were you born and raised before London?
Hmm. So yeah, I'm born in the Philippines. I grew up in the Philippines, but my main profession, my main background is a nurse. So I'm a registered nurse. I work a bit in the Philippines, and then I moved to Saudi Arabia for a couple of years doing nursing. And then I moved to the UK, and I lived there for almost a decade, doing nursing as well. And I'm now here in Melbourne, Australia. So I'm quite all over the world.
Wow,
I'm doing
wow.
Australia. I'm doing nursing, and I'm doing this business on the side.
Wow, that's very impressive. I'm really curious how your life in like four different countries. Um, so what I'm curious, what was your struggle that made you to wanting to like own a business online? Like, how did you find this system?
Yeah, so London is a beautiful city. I started my business when I was living in London, and but I work all the time, and I don't have enough time to explore the city and actually discover new things and enjoy life in general. So the lifestyle of the nurses in the UK, at least for my experience, is just you just work and work and work almost every day.
Yeah.
The bills are just so expensive and it just gets higher, and things like if you want to have like investments or if you want to save some money, then you need to work so much extra for that, just because your salary as a nurse is just enough to pay your bills. So I decided to I was in active search of what to do. I started so many different types of business.
Oh,
I
wow.
even Yeah, I remember myself. I was wearing suit and tie. I was walking around our local community. I was knocking on all the businesses' doors and offering them some free quotations for electricity, Wi-Fi, something like that. I do face-to-face business presentations. I do business meetings and stuff like that, and that is so much work. And I just did break even doing that type of business. So I started exploring something online, something that I could just do at home, something that I don't have to wear suit and tie, something that I don't have to meet people over coffee to present um, a business model or something, and I don't have to walk to the community and offer quotations for some cheaper electricity and Wi-Fi. And I found this business.
Oh yeah. Oh, you know what? That's kind of the same thing I was going through. Um, the major cities in the world are very expensive to live in. I don't really know how London compared to Vancouver. Vancouver and Hong Kong is listed two of the most expensive city to live in because of the housing, right? So in Vancouver, over half of our income goes to housing. It doesn't really matter you're renting or you are paying a mortgage, but
Yeah.
that's just how it goes. So that's why I mean, did you know this? Our system was created in Vancouver. So, and also Vancouver is a very expensive city. That's the same reason that I wanted to work online. Um, I'm curious because you have do a lot of things before. I can see why you become so successful online. But before you get into your business online, obviously you probably have an idea how it might be. And after you get into your business, is that what you're expecting the same as what you're getting, what you got?
Um, well, to begin with, I know that when I entered into a business, it's a business, and let's face it, it's a gamble. It could either work for you, and it could either will not work for you. But the bottom line is, for every business that you will gonna start, you need to put work on it. You need to make it work. I think the success of the business is basically depending on how much effort you're willing to put in, right? The beauty of this business is that you don't have to put too much effort compared to what I manually do on my previous business before this.
Oh yeah,
You just need to put a small effort, and then your gains are just so much better, like 100 times better returns. And I didn't expect the business to be easy, but actually I'm quite surprised because the system that we work with, the training that they provide, it's just so easy to do and easy to follow. I mean, look at the other business owners. Look at the other people that's doing the system. Some of them are like retirees. Some of them are really young. Some of them, it doesn't choose any age. It doesn't choose any educational background or work experience, right?
yeah.
And they actually can apply the business, and they could follow the system. And yeah, that's what I found out doing the business. I was just so amazed that I was expecting it to be way difficult, but it's actually very easy.
Yeah, I think it's very easy too. We are the kind of people that already hard, right? So working hard is not an issue. To me, I found that the system, it's a very practical way of getting to a business because all the heavy lifting, all the difficult part, all the boring part, the one that's not creative part, it's already done. So we don't need to worry about those kind of tasks. And do you agree that when you have your own business online, it's like you wearing different kind of hats all day? You have different tasks for your business, and you're one day you're in 1 hour you're a marketer, and the next hour you're a customer service, and the next hour you're a copywriter. So all these things. So, but I think our system take care of a lot of those difficult tasks. The only thing we need to do is putting our creativity, right? So, and you do very beautifully. I love all your contents. Um, since you started the business, I just want to acknowledge our audience here. Hi, Raf. Hi, Michelin, and hi, Beth. Thank you for watching today. So, Dan, since you started your business, what is your biggest result that you have achieved?
Okay, so
The
the
dog.
the main reason why I started the business, I say I actually want to enjoy my life, and I want to start exploring, traveling. Because of COVID, we're very restricted with traveling, right?
Oh yeah.
But I'm gaining a lot of time doing the business because I don't need to work extra anymore. I still work full time. That is just 3 days in a week. So I have to work for 3 days in a week, and the rest of the week I just enjoy with my dog. Him.
Nice.
She's very heavy actually. She just loves to sleep in my lap. So having a dog, for me, and I say this to all my interviews, that having a dog for me symbolizes a better life for me, in a sense that I have time to actually own a dog and take care of a
Yeah,
dog. Because when I was living in the UK, my time for myself is not even enough. But
yeah,
now that because of this business, I have more time freedom. I get the courage to get a dog, and I think she's happy
yeah, yeah,
because I have all the time for her. And for me, that is the having enough time to do the things that you actually like, and enjoying the outdoors, and not being in the confined to four corners of the hospital every day, like when I was in London, is I think the biggest result that I got from doing the business. And it's actually easy. You just need to set it up and you just let it run, and that's the beauty of it. and,
yeah, yeah.
and
I love it too. Yeah, I got a dog recently too. So I don't really explain to people what this dog means to me. Now I'm gonna say it. It means stability. Uh, like back in the days when I didn't have the dog, I wanted one. I mean, there's I mean, when you have more income, you can spend it on whatever you want, like in traveling or items, shopping. But I think that getting a dog is like the ultimate thing that I want. It also means that I have the kind of uh, resource and financial ability to take care of a dog now. So I'm really
yeah,
happy. Also, this is like the first time he's not here right now. He's younger than yours. The first time I be able to watch a dog grow up. I have never be able to done that before with my past pet. In the morning you have to leave them at home, go to work, and then you come home. You miss them at work, obviously, but now this is the first time I actually stay home and every day watch the dog grow up.
yeah, and what I'm trying to say is, for us, it can be a dog. For some
Yeah,
people, it can be their children. Like for those people who's been working day and night, they won't even think of having a children or starting their own family because they don't have time. They need to work all the time and they need to pay their bills. Same as in application with us having a dog, we have to work all the time and we have to pay our bills. But now that because of this business has given us extra income, sometimes my income is bigger than my actual job. Yeah, most of the time.
yeah,
um, so it's given us the courage or the confidence to actually um, get a dog, and we're sure that they're gonna grow up, they're gonna be okay because we're there for them. So for some other people who's thinking of going or venturing into an online business, that's just too busy to start their family, having this on the side can actually give them time to actually think of like having a child, or having starting a family, because they would feel like they don't have to do their 9 to 5 or do their long hours of shifts anymore. You
yeah.
get my point.
I
So for us, it can be a dog, but for some people, it can be a child, or which is looking at you. It can be a child building building
yeah,
a family, right?
yeah. So now, how much time do you need to spend on your business a day?
Um, to be honest, doing the business only requires you so much time when you are doing the training. Of course, with every business, when you're starting up, you need to do the training. You need to be knowledgeable. Then you need to allot a specific time for that. Um, I remember when I started, it took me a week to get everything set up,
Oh wow.
and and once you set it up, you just let it run. So
Yeah.
during the course of the day, you just check it for a few minutes, and then just check it again towards the end of the day or the following day. So sorry, I just put she's
No
heavy.
worries.
She's so heavy. All
No
right.
worries.
Yeah. So yeah. So you just check it at the start of the day. Check it. towards the middle or towards the end of the day. If you get business inquiries and you got time, entertain questions. It won't eat up most of your time. It's actually very enjoying to do. For me, it's therapeutic because I work in the hospital and this is something very different that I do on the side.
Yeah.
So I find it very therapeutic, and I like our system. I've tried so many things before, and this is the best, and that is no joke.
Good to know. This is the only thing I try. I'm glad. I just like one hit and I got it. So I'm curious. Do you me you're fast? To me, I took like a month to go to the training to set up because I'm an overthinker.
Ah,
Like, yeah, some people like to overthink. I am one of them. But now it's more about the monitoring on your business rather than setting it up. So I don't really spend a lot of time on it. And do you follow any online guru or influencer to help? Is it beneficial to your business? Do you do any of these?
I've always been a fan of motivational videos in YouTube.
Who do you follow?
Um, well, Kiyosaki. We have some local ones as well. That's from the Philippines.
Oh, nice.
Um, uh, I always love to read about real estates and
Oh,
the
wow.
positivity of it.
Yeah.
So I think when I started a business, my main resource I would say is our own private online community, um, because that is where I've seen the proofs of all the people starting up and then making it and then making so much money and then living the life that they've always wanted. And that was my biggest resource when I was starting. And on additional to that are all the things that I've watched and read and people I have followed prior to knowing this business. They're actually sort of like all combined together, and I think that gave me a really good like kickstart or jumpstart with the business. But for everyone who doesn't know, we have our own private online community, which we share all our milestones and achievements. Some people does it with pictures, some people does it with videos, and it's just so amazing to see how much they're making and
Without selling.
how much the system is changing their life.
Yeah.
And yeah, and that was my biggest motivation actually when I started a business.
Too, it's how much people are making without actually doing selling on their own. Just the system delivers, introduce to them, and then they learn how to work online. Um, so this is a perfect segue to get to my last question for you. Thank you, Daniel. If somebody is looking into different options of working online for themselves, what just one advice, what would you give them to get them past from being skeptical to actually taking action to achieve?
All right. So let me speak to those people who's actually been thinking and dreaming and hoping that there's some change in their life for this year, and thinking and hoping that 2021 will be a better year for them and for their family. Guys, so this is it. As what I've mentioned earlier, I tried so many things. I tried some other online businesses. I tried selling products. I tried selling Wi-Fi. I tried selling electricity. I tried having my own online store. I tried buying and selling of online gold. I tried coins. I tried trading. I tried going door to door. Those are hard work, and and the moment you stop working for that, your business will just gonna collapse, and all your investments and capitals will all be gone. In this business, um, you have everything provided for you. You have the training step by step. You have it's video guided. There's loads of explanations in there how you get it. You just follow the video. You don't overthink, and you just follow the video, and you'll all get set up. And once you're set up, all you need to do is just monitor. I mean, you're always in YouTube every day. You're always in Facebook every day, and why not, create something that the moment you check your Facebook, you know that there's money coming, and the moment you check your YouTube, you know that there's money coming. When you check Google, you know there's money coming. And why not make your time checking these social media platforms converting into a money making social media platforms, right?
Yeah.
You don't have to do the manual job, the manual things that I've done in the past. All you need to do is just go to Jacob's website and then watch the webinar. Oh, another thing I need to give emphasize on the webinar that we do, because once you sign up to Jacob's website, they're gonna put you directly into a webinar replay that we do twice a day, and we have live webinars as well, right? And for those who's asking what is the business all about, you need to watch the webinar, because we pretty much explain there in a nutshell what type of business or how we do the business. And it's worth your time, and you will see successful stories in there of people who started from scratch and living a better life because of the business. If you are locked down at home, if you get nothing to do, check on these webinars, because this is something that you can do. Even if all the stores outside close, you can still run the business at home, and
Yeah.
that's the beauty of it. And all like what we've said, just invest time to set it up, and all you need to do is just monitor. So the greatest advice that I can give you guys is just stop overthinking, stop overanalyzing, just dive in, and just explore, and then you will learn along the process. You tend to meet a lot of people. You will see us in the inside of the community.
Yeah.
Say hi, hello to us, no problem. And yeah, you can ask questions, no problem. And yeah, the only thing is that if you don't get started, or if you don't change something today, then you cannot expect something new tomorrow, right? So
Yeah. True.
yeah, and we are here now. We are presenting ourselves to you. We're showing our faces. We're not robots. We're actual people. And that's. I hope that is enough reason for you to trust into on us, and to trust in the business and the business model that we use, because this is something that we're really proud of. We're making money out of it, and let's be honest, we do business because we need money, right? And we're making
Yeah.
money out of it, and it's a no joke. And it's a golden opportunity, and I hope you find time, and you find enough interest to just click on it, and then just register and just watch.
Thank you so much. Beautifully said. The webinar is also the first thing I watched when I found out about the business. There was a couple in the webinar. They were sharing how they're working for themselves online, and they are supporting their parents, and that's what I wanted the most. So that's why I joined the business. But thank you so much. Your story is amazing and very interesting, and thank you for sharing that with all of us today, and I really appreciate it. Thank you guys for watching, and if you have any questions, you can comment below, and I will answer them or send you a message back. And thank you, everybody, and thank you, Dan.
All right, guys, have a lovely day. Thank you so
Thank
much.
you.